Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Owl Fair. Let's get into a couple of cards and see how you're doing. If you're new to this channel, welcome. To my besties, welcome back. Let's get into it. All right, so this asteroid Astrea came up. That has to do with good judgment, has to do with making commitments and sticking to your decisions and values and beliefs and acting according to those values. And this asteroid can sometimes really bring in light through all of our challenges. And now that we're moving into shock factor stuff on the 13th, we might need a little bit of light. So we're calling in Astrea, the Greek goddess of justice, to aid in our good judgment so that we can swallow a couple camels and just dodge a couple bullets and ask people for some leeway, a break. Can you give me a break? And then there's a very strong blue essence coming through. So it's like this energy is kind of washing you. So just try to receive it, okay? Thank you. Okay. Just gonna readjust. Okay, let's just get a storyline going. You're moving away from something into a relationship, it seems. Might be thinking about cheating or having sex with not your partner. Well, this is because of this feeling of like, oh, the grass is greener on the other side. So, yeah. Like I'm getting a sense that someone is tired of their partner. I'm sorry to hear that. This is gonna be a short reading. I had to. I'm gonna help with the ceremony for Blue Lotus. So if you haven't heard about Blue Lotus, this is actually an Egyptian Blue Lotus pendant. The Egyptians used to drink Blue Lotus tea, and it does have a little bit of psychoactive stuff in it. But if you're prone to doing a lot of drugs and drinking a lot of coffee and depleting your reservoirs, you're not gonna sense the Blue Lotus because it's subtle. But if you want a really nice transition from awake to asleep, try drinking Blue Lotus before you go to sleep. And take notice of the transition between you're trying to go to sleep and going to sleep, and the next morning you can just like, how was that? How was it? How was it? It was. That's okay. Okay. So don't force the cards to make it fit your situation, but you can. Maybe you should. Maybe you should force it to make it fit your situation. Let's circulate some energy here. Let's give the world a round of applause and a round for the money. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's. Maybe you're the talk of the town. Maybe somebody considers you the talk of the town. Maybe you are. And we're gonna have a conversation. You and me, and us. Okay. So maybe it's okay for you to force it to fit your situation, but in the name of tarot, in the name of discernment, we're not necessarily in the business of drawing parallels that would lead to detriment or, in worst case, death or delusion or incredible sorrow or going against the planet. But we're here at Hogwarts trying to learn how to like figure out how things. Yeah. So you're definitely dealing with. Is this you? No, okay, see, we're gonna give you a little bit of headspace here to feel good about yourself, which is so important. You know, um, yeah, feel good about yourself. You need to feel good about yourself. So I'm gonna, okay, let's do this. Calling in the Swan Collective. Okay, so this is gonna tickle your feathers. So just remember. Hold on. We're bridging the mind and the heart here. Okay, we're getting out of drugs and alcohol and abuse of our bodies and abuse of other people and their consciousness and their agendas and their trajectories. We're getting rid of the addictional, Luciferian, satanical addictions. Thank you. So it's been a couple of days here with a little bit of. I'm not gonna say that. Okay. So just you got the strength in reverse. That's why it's not for you. I'm just saying that it's in your field. So I'm not talking directly to you. I'm talking directly through you to them, where it's like this energy process of an elevated sense. And soon we're gonna come more and more into alignment with objectivity, with shock values, and with inspiration, and with more of an alignment where things are more grounded, where the judgments are gone, where the toxicity has fallen away, where the people that are biting and barking and reacting negatively to the divine, they're going to stay in their relationships that they're trying to get out of. And it's like this eating themselves up from the inside and then removing themselves in the process, it seems like. And they're facing judgment, but this is a positive form of resurrection. So, and there, of course, there's going to be a lot of self-denial in that, but, colleagues, friends, professionals, they're coming in to help with that, okay? So just know that the world is not here to hurt you. This universe is not here to hurt you, but to guide you and to help you activate the little light in your heart. Activating the heart, okay? Activating the bottom valve, the basin, to sort of tickle it and into this self-expression, the heart brain to come alive. So the best way to really listen to your heart is to actually feel its beats or to make sounds and have the heartbeat come in, express itself through your vocal cords, like. So that's the heart coming through the vocal cords. Sometimes I do that on this channel, like a vocal soundscapes thing, and then we'll bring in that type of heart energy. Okay. Let's move on. What else have you got going in your life? The devil in reverse. Whoops. Too many options, or a lot of options, or basking in splendor. You having options? Are you having options? Are you not? Yeah, this is like the Four of Cups is like I'm not gonna listen to anyone's spiritual advice. Seven of Cups is like I'm gonna listen to your advice, but I'm not gonna get anything out of it. It's kind of like what that is. Could be that you're in a relationship or in a semi kind of relationship, and then you're like thinking about other people and wanting to like date other people, and then you're like, yeah, I'm in a relationship, and I'm looking on other people as well, because you're breaking free from something. Yeah, like your habits. You're considering breaking free from toxic patterning and toxic habits and stuff like that, and you're having actually an optimistic worldview. So you're like, you're on a good trajectory. I have a sneeze coming out. Yeah. Wow. Oh my God. So all of your labor, like I feel like you just jumped a couple timelines with that being reminded of the strength in reverse. So I'm just gonna tap your shadow and your light on the shoulder, tap yourself on the shoulders, and be like, you know what? I do listen. I'm a great listener. I am the listenee. I am the listener. I listen, and I pay attention, and I make changes based off of higher trajectory input and inquiry and guidance, which is me showing up with the Lyrans and the Sirians and all of the other scary and beautiful stuff. Okay? Okay. Let's see, what else are you going through? Okay. Yeah, you need to lighten up. That the situation isn't as bad as you think it is. It's just because you're in it now, and everything is it's self-deception, thinking that it's worse than it is, avoiding moving away from something, and not necessarily giving, because I don't. Yeah, the pentacle this situation here. Like you need to take care of your body, put the sustenance in your body, put the chocolate in your body, drink the ceremonial cacao. How are you taking care of yourself? What kind of supplements are you? Take your supplements. Get the sunlight. Yeah, all of that stuff to get out of the depression, to get out of the perspective of, oh, poor me, I'm stupid. No, you're not. You're a genius child who's able to circulate energy. So walk backwards to work. Do a handstand. Like sleep. Change the direction of your head when you sleep in the bed. Just sleep in a different, or sleep on the floor. Sleep with the windows all the way open while you're playing butterfly music. Like, I don't know, just do something different to circulate the energies, to do something different, and to allow yourself to continuously push for those areas of life where people are coming in and telling you that you're weird, and then standing in that judgment and being totally unaffected by it. Like, oh, you think I'm weird? There's not a single fuck you in me right now. Interesting. It might come later, and I'm gonna tell you. Or I might just let you off the hook because I'm in charge here. I'm the boss here. My impression is the most important thing in the whole world. Welcome to my timeline. You need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. If you don't shut your mouth, I'm going to shut it for you. Like sometimes people just need to know that you're strong so that they can feel safe in your presence, because they're also terrible. They also harbor and they also govern, and they also incarcerate terrible energies within themselves. Everyone has a shadow. Big fucking deal. Doesn't mean that I don't love you and respect you. But sometimes I need to go directly to the respect of you in order for me to access the love of you. So if I don't love you, I could always state, I wish I loved you more than I'm capable of doing in this moment. I wish I could respect you more than I'm capable of in this moment. And then you're on the process of like, you're actually starting to move in the right direction because you don't want to spiral downwards. You want to break free from the chains of the devil. You got the devil in reverse, meaning that there's the presence of extreme toxicity in your environment, and you're learning to become more conscious of it. Just by you sitting here, allowing me to talk through this, allowing yourself to hear it, allowing yourself to fight through all of the unnecessary matrix distractions coming in. You just, I don't know if you're in the middle of a hurricane with 1% battery on your Bluetooth in one ear and just like listening through it. I don't know what kind of circumstance that you're fighting yourself through in order to get through this message, but just know that your light is collaborating with your shadow, and they're friends enough to match the frequency that we're holding here in this little small town YouTube collective. We're like a tiny town here of a nuclear blast where this meeting is about how can we circulate energy on a nuclear level so that we have global impact. And sometimes we do go into these channeled inspired messages where we're going through light language, we're going through into downloads, uploads, inbounds, rebounds, light work, shadow work. Yeah. Okay, so that's Heather, that's Q for me. I have to go facilitate for this Blue Lotus event. Get your Blue Lotus tea online. Don't purchase it in the stores. It's much cheaper online. Don't buy 5 kilos. Just Google, like, where can you buy? Because you don't want to pay too much for that stuff. Yeah, I mean, unless you're rich, which is awesome. Blue Lotus, such an incredible energy. And eat some chocolate and take a note of May 13th and just have as much honesty with the people around you up until that point and into the imminent future. Have as much honesty with people around you so that you don't experience sort of like an explosion down the line, because we have to be honest and have those difficult conversations with people around us right now, and be honest about our needs, be honest about how we feel, so that we're managing an explosion kind of like coming into our energy field, astrologically speaking, so that when this explosion happens, you're going to be like, yeah, I knew that. Okay. Love you so much. I respect, honor, and love you. Thank you so much for being here. Good luck. Good luck. All right. Blessings.